I said you guys must take a screenshot of this and we're going to discuss it today. So now I'm going to see who did my work and who did not. Let's see answers in the chat. You write the number and you write down the answer that you got. Then we can all check it together. Today we're still doing revisions. Obviously, today we're focusing on exponents. So let's see who went ahead and did this work. If you didn't, do it quickly and just post the question number and an answer. I believe we got up to, was it 6 the last time? Now I can't remember because I'm getting old. But we did write some answers down. I believe until 6, yes. So post your answers from 7 on, and then we can check ourselves. Okay. So number 7, what have we for number 7? I'm going to write down the answers. You check yourself and give you a mark out of how many you attempted. Okay, let me check number 7. I need to move this to the side because I can't see it. Paul can't be the only person who's doing this, guys. Come on, guys. Let's all wake up and get our head in the game. I know I threw us right into the deep end, but it is what it is. Okay, number 7. There's a 70 divided by 10. So it's going to end up with 7 times 8 plus 12. It feels like we've done this one before, but I don't know. Okay. Mpo is still posting. Mpo, we're starting from number 7, remember? Thank you for posting those for anyone who might not have been in the lesson last week. Mpo has posted number 1, 2, 3, 4 for us. Okay, so this is going to be 56 plus 12, which indeed, thank you very much. Who is that who posted the answer is Bontle. Come on, guys, I need more answers coming in from 7 until 16 for now. Then we'll move down to 20. This shouldn't be taking this long. We're supposed to do these on time. Thank you, Tabang. Tabang is like, I got you guys. And my pen is like, I don't got you guys. There we go. Now it's cooperating. Okay, so this is 68. Number 8. Number 8, we have a 64 minus 2 to the power 5, which is how much? This pen is really not cooperating with me today. So it's going to be 64 minus 2 to the power 6, which is 64 minus 64, which we have a 0. Number 9, yes, we're getting somewhere, we're getting answers. Remember, if I ever write something down and you don't get it, you stop me and we discuss it. But I think we are good with exponents for now, right? So number 9 was 9 squared over 9. So that was 81 over 9, which gives us 9. Okay. So number 9 is 9. Isn't that convenient, guys? Isn't that convenient? I see there's more people in the class building up. Write down your answers, guys. We're supposed to do this in our own time. Number 10, 7 plus 4 plus 36, which is 47. If I make a mistake or you don't understand, just raise your hand and let me know. Remember, this is revision. If you are completely and utterly lost, you can rewatch the lessons that we have uploaded on the website. Okay, we just finished the exponents course, so it shouldn't be difficult to find. I love the participation and answers in the chat. 11 is 44 divided by 4. So that's 11. Oh, they like this trend. Number 9 is 9, number 11 is 11. I see them. I see them. It's 56 divided by 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, that will be 14. Okay. I see your answers. I see your answers. Please check yourselves. I hope we're marking as we go. Okay, those are the rest of them. So if you answers for the rest of them, put them for us in the chat quickly. Oh, and today is quiz day. I forgot to do my cute announcements. Man, which is 6. So my 14 is a cube root of 27, which is 3 plus 100, and that is 103. 50, that is 10 over 10, so it's 1 plus 144, which is 145. How are we doing so far, guys? How are we doing so far? Okay, I have an answer for 17, 18, 19. Ooh, I did my homework, guys. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. Oh my goodness. Let's check number 16. That will be 4 plus 169 is 13, and that's 17. 17 is 12 is 10, 22, so it's 2. 18 is 8 minus 9 minus 11 plus 9, excuse me. And that will be 8 plus 9 is 17 minus 11 is 6. 19. The square root of 225. I want to say 25, but I don't want to say it out loud. Nope, I was wrong. It's 15. How can I forget that? Guys, don't be like me. Learn your square roots. Learn your square roots. So it's 15 plus 10 times 2. So that will be 25 times 2, and that is 50. Number 20. 3 cubed is 27 plus 9. So that is the square root of 36, which is 6. Beautiful. Give me a mark out of 20. Give me a mark out of 20, guys. I hope you do not use calculators for this. I'm just saying. Okay, I think our mental math is getting a little bit stronger, so I believe we could do this without a calculator. So give me a mark out of 20. If you want me to scroll up so you can see some of the answers, let me know. Tell me out of 20, Novia got 70 when I did it yesterday, okay? 15, 16, 17. These are good marks, guys. Good afternoon, a Sunday. We're checking this work. 18, 16, but look at 20. 15, you guys are brilliant, man. I'm hoping these are true reflections of your efforts because I know you didn't use calculators. I'm just that person. 19s and 18s. Beautiful, guys. I feel like we have a proper grasp of bedmas using exponents, and I am proud of that. I am so proud of you too, Bundle. This was beautiful, man. It looked like a lot of work and a lot of numbers, but this was beautiful. Okay, so now that we've dealt with last week's stuff, we are going to, if this thing can scroll down quicker, crack the code. So this is what's going to happen, guys. So if you look here in this table over here, all the numbers are assigned to a value. Okay, so A would be the number 1. So if you work out a calculation, let's say you do, okay, I'm going to use a lame example. Let's say you have like a 2 minus 1, and your answer is 1. So wherever you get the answer of 1, you're going to place a. So we're going to do this without a calculator until you can tell me what the word is. Now, if you come up with an answer, I expect you to come up with the working out and tell me how you got that. Okay, obviously 2 minus 1 is simple and straightforward, but we know I'm not simple and straightforward. So I made it a little bit interesting for us. So today, we're just going to continue with bedmas using exponents, and we are cracking the code. If you think you know what the word is, tell me. And then you're going to work out all the values with me. Are we ready? There we go. So I'm going to give you guys until, I don't want to give it too much. I'm going to give you guys until the first person thinks they have found what the word is. Yes. And if you think you found what the word is, if I were you, I wouldn't post my answers in the chat because everyone is just going to steal them and write them down. So if you think you found the answer, then let me know what this code spells, and your time has started. It's very quiet. It's very difficult for me to keep quiet, but I'm trying. If there was anything you didn't understand in the previous ones, now is the time to speak. iPhone. iPhone, raise your hand so we can discuss it. So Taban, you work block by block. Okay, so let's start with this block that's on the first one over here. Starting on the first one, you have to solve the sum that is inside the block. Okay, so now if you're going to take 5 squared, that is 25, minus 7 squared, which is 49, plus 3 cubed, which is 27. Now we're going to have to add these. So if you say 25 minus 49, that should give you negative 24 plus 27. That means the answer is 3. Then you go look. The number 3 corresponds with the letter C. So there where you got your 3, you fill in a C. And I've given everyone the first answer. Tabang and Voltari and who else? iPhone. Do you understand now what we are supposed to be doing? So you just work out the letters one by one. And if you think you know what this word is meant to spell, then let me know. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. On Sunday, remember I said keep your answers to yourself. You only tell me if you found the whole word. Okay? You tell me if you found the whole word, but don't give out, because then someone else is going to solve it before you. Where's the fun in that? I want you guys to be able to solve this on your own, and then you give me the full word when you have found it. Otabetse, beautiful man. Are you the only iPhone here? If so, we can rename. Oh no, there's 2 iPhones. Unfortunately, Otabetse, there's 2 iPhones, so I don't know which one is which. We cannot help you. I was gonna rename you, but unfortunately there's 2 of you, so I don't know. Otabetse, do you have your video on or off right now? Off. Okay, so you're this one. Can you rename it quickly? There we go. Anyone think they're close yet? I'm curious to see. It's very quiet. I gave you such a nice clue in the chat. It gives me heartburn. Apparently, I say that very often, even where I teach. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get this one. Check rabbits so they're concentrating. Rabbits are like, I'm going to get this now. Remember, if you don't understand, you ask. Oh, Otabita is giving answers. Otabita doesn't want to get this word. Otabita is being generous and telling everyone what the letters are. So we already have number 1, and I have had about 2 people tell me what number 2 is, but nobody's telling me the word, guys. How's it going? Third block is catching me. Ooh. Remember, you don't have to do these in order, guys. If you can fill in random letters and you think you can see what the word is, then you can just fill in the random letters and guess what that word is. Soon as someone gets this word, guys, I promise you we're going to do all of these. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you hanging and be like, sorry, couldn't get it by. Okay. Soon as someone gets it, I will. Is the answer calculate? Is it? Ooh, Tanda's giving us hectic clues here. Tanda's the first person to give me a solid word. Any other guesses? Ooh, so we all agree it's calculator. Bo, 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 bo. Tanda, if I could give you a prize, I would. Unfortunately, I can't. Yes, it is, guys. Let us see how we get to calculator. Ma'am, can we Google? How is this possible that you're asking this number? You must solve it. You can't Google. You must solve, man. Esophagus. It's definitely not esophagus. I guarantee you it's not esophagus. Okay. Well done, guys. Well done, Tando. Beautiful. Okay, guys. Esophagus is what I found on Google. Yes, that's because I made these up. Do you see why I make my own questions? Because I know you guys Google. I make these questions up. So let us discuss how we get calculated. We have worked out the first letter, which was C, gotten it out the way. Number 2 seems it wasn't as bad as everyone. Guys, tell me how we did number 2. Lucky guess, Stando. Tell me how we got number 2, guys. I saw a few people tell me that number 2's answer is 1. Yes, Nobuyo.
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, I got 1, ma'am, because it's to the power of 0, ma'am, and anything to the power of 0 is equals to 1.
Thank you. That whole bracket was just equal to 1, guys. I did all of the shenanigans inside just to confuse you, right? So anything to the power of 0 is just, this would be equal to 1. So 1 corresponds with A. Okay, so we have our 2 letters. Mpo says number 3 is 12. So Mpo managed to get number 3. I know everyone was like, no ways. Okay, guys, we work first. We can work inside the brackets. We can leave this alone. That's fine. 10 squared times 2 squared divided by 2 minus, okay, let's work inside our bracket. 2 cubed is 8 times 7. How much is 8 times 7? I actually don't have to write all of the story. If my eraser can work, life would be beautiful. 8 times 7, 56. So in this whole bracket, we just get a 56. No man, there we go. This is a 56. So 10 squared times 2 squared. 10 squared is 100, right? Times 2 squared, which is 4. All over 2 and the square root of this minus 56. Okay. Let's hope I didn't sabotage you guys here because I don't know where the sun is going. I had a plan in my mind and it worked. Okay, 10 times 100 times 4 is 400 over 2. Okay, I see why you got stuck. Sorry. It's the thought that counts, guys. Minus 56. This would be the square root of 200. Oh, I get why. This is supposed to be 2 squared, guys. It's supposed to be 2 squared. I get it. This is my mistake. I'm sorry. You still guessed it though. If you got this far, then big ups to you because I said go calculators. If you got this far, then yeesh. That is beautiful. Next time I'm going to give Simone to check these things. Give her more work and bother her some more. So this was unsolvable. Let's highlight it in red. Because it was not good. I swear my eyes were going squint by the time I said these questions. Okay, the third one is very easy because it's the cube root of 27, which is 3. 3 corresponds with which letter? Let me know. 3 corresponds with anybody home? C. Thank you. So we have our C over there. And it looks terrible because my pen was active. There we go. So we got that. Let us do the next one. The next one says, what is the cube root of 343? We should know this by now. Cube root of 343, 7 times, what's the square root of 9? Square root of 9, 3. So you have 7 times 3, which is 21. And 21 corresponds with which letter? Corresponds with which letter? U. Beautiful. So this would be a U. Okay. See, guys, it's not that bad, except where I made a mistake. So this one says 2 squared. Let's first work in the brackets because bedmas says brackets first. Inside the bracket, we have a 2 squared, which is 4 minus 1 cubed, which is 1. So this will be 2 squared times 4 minus 1 is 3, which is 4 times 3, which is 12. 12 corresponds with which letter? Yes, Mpho, thank you very much. And then now that we know it's 12, it corresponds with which letter? L. L. So this is L. I can cooperate, that is L. Okay, so try the next one for me. Tell me what's the answer that you got. Well, now you know what it is because you know the word. Now we know what it is. So the next one was 3 squared. 3 squared, which is 9, divided by 4 squared, which is 16, minus 7. So 16 minus 7 is 9 again. So we end up with 9 divided by 9, which is 1. Yes, I know. Mpo is like here for it. Everyone else just gave up on me after the third one. They were like, bye. Everyone else was like, nah, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this, including my stylus and my pen. They're just like, we are not going to do this. There you go. Minus 7. We end up with 9 divided by 9, which is 1. So if it's 1, then the letter that corresponds with 1 is the first letter of the alphabet, which is A. So far, are we getting these? Hi, but you're not answering me, guys. You're not answering me. Come on now. So far, are we getting it? Do you understand where these answers are coming from? That's what's important to me. For you guys to understand where these answers are coming from. Okay, there we go. We're getting somewhere. Okay, let's do the next one. Let's do the next one. This one's just supposed to be a fun challenge, if I can say. Has everyone written down what's on the screen now? Or should I just go on the side and write there? Ma'am, for number 8 is confusing. Is this number 8 that we're doing now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it is. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. Okay. So for number 8, we have the square root of 5 cubed is 125 minus 100. Then we're gonna minus 5 times 3. Let me do this so we see where we're writing. 125 minus 100 would leave us with the square root of 25 minus 50. It's supposed to be minus or plus, guys. Square root of 25 is 5. I see why it's confusing. Minus 15. This is supposed to be negative 10, which is not what I was going for. It's supposed to be 20. So this is supposed to be a plus, guys. Forgive me, please. This is supposed to be a plus. Jeez, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. I'm glad you guys know your work enough to know that Mem was not feeling well when she said this. It's the thought that counts. Next time I will triple check my questions and my answers. And this is a 20. And my pen is like, no, we haven't had enough problems today. 20, which is supposed to be T. Have I answered your question now? Who was that who sent the message? Tabang, have I answered your question? Yes, I hope so. Let's do the last 2. 5 times 3 is just 15, which corresponds with the letter O. This was supposed to give your brain a break a little bit, and mine apparently. And then we have our last one, which is 3 squared, that's 9, times the cube root of 64, which is 4, divided by 2. 9 times 4 is 36, divided by 2 is 18, which is the R. So indeed, our word is calculator, not calculator, but calculator. Okay, that wasn't bad. I hope, besides my mistakes. I hope that wasn't too bad. Does everyone understand how we worked these out? That was the point, Novoyo. Thanks, Amahle, and Oliver, and Tsipang, and Paul. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, that was a lot. So I'm going to give you a brain break. Guess what? We are still cracking the code. So for our brain break, you have to find a 3-number code that corresponds with all of these clues. Let's see. Your brain is cooking. That was the point, Tando. Let me cook it some more. Let me cook it some more. So if anyone has the code here, so the first one says 1 digit is in the right place, is right, and is in its right place. Okay. So between 2 and 9 and 1 of them is where it's supposed to be. Second one was saying 1 digit is in the right place, but it is right, but is in the wrong place. Geez, I am slipping over my own tongue. Third one is 2 digits are right, but both are in the wrong place. This one says no digit is correct. And the last one says 1 digit is right, but in the wrong place. Anybody have any idea what this code could be? Where would you start? Anyone want to raise their hand and tell me where you would start with this? Just tell us the first step where you think it would be logical to start with this. I would start at 2. So would you start at the second clue? Is that what you're saying? With 2. Why would you start with 2? Tell me why you would start with 2. All I hear is birds this side. Do you guys hear them? There's like baby birds outside, crying like they've been stolen. I'm kidding. Where would you start, guys? So Lisa says no. Okay, let's do this one together. Let's do this one together, okay? I would start at no digit is correct. So you know that 5 and 7 and 8 are not part of this. So that 5 has to be eliminated. That 5 has to be eliminated. Okay, 5, 7, and 8. They're done, right? And then first one said 1 digit is correct, but it is in the right place. So between 2 and 9 and 1, we have a correct digit that is in the right place. And the second one says 1 digit is correct, but is in the wrong place. It cannot be 2, guys, because if 2 was in the right place for the first one, it's still there for the second one, but now suddenly it's in the wrong place. So do you see why it cannot be 2? Ooh, Spangaguhle has an idea. I don't know yet, Tando, but we are working with eliminating. Okay, so you eliminate what you have to find what you need. So it cannot be 2 because 2 was there and it's still there in the second one, but we just told that it was in the right place, now it's in the wrong place, so it cannot be 2. So what's left, guys? Let's check here. What is the only digit left there? We just eliminated 2 and we eliminated 5, but we knew that 4 is supposed to be there somewhere, right? So we know that 4 is a legible number. Don't know if it's in the right place or not, but we know that 4 is a legible number. So we're going to use 4. Okay, 1 digit is right, but in the wrong place. 1 digit is right in the right place. Which digit would you think it is, guys? 6, 9. Oliver said 6. And then my page just moved up for no reason. Here we go. Okay, Mpo says 9, Tanda says 144. Remember, we only have 1, 4. You can't reuse them. You can't reuse them. So if one digit is right there and one digit is right there, I would think 9 has to be, it can't be because it's only placed on one row. Yes. Yes, Buntle. That's why you cannot use 4 again. That's why we cannot use 4. Okay. So we need to figure out where 4 is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be first? Or is it not supposed to be there at all? Okay, we know that 4 is supposed to be there. And the only other place that 4 is there, right? So 4 has to be our first lit number. Do we understand? I feel like we're getting somewhere. 4 has to be our first number. Okay. Then we have one digit is right, but is in the wrong place for 9, I believe. This one we should just scratch out because 578 is eliminated. 578 is eliminated. So we have a 9, we have a 6, and we have 4 and 1, right? So what do we think? What do we think the code is, guys? I've given you enough to write. Simone agrees with Oliver. Simone agrees with Oliver, I believe. Simone, please tell me what you're thinking. I saw your short message, but I'm like,
So what I'm thinking is from the second row, we know that 4 is right. 4 has to be there. Then in our third row, it says 2 digits are right. From that, we know 4 is right. We know 4 is there. And it says both are in the wrong place. So 4 can't be in
has
the
to
first
be the
place.
last digit. I see what
That's
you
what
mean.
I'm thinking. But that's as far as I've gotten so far.
So 4 has to be in the last digit. So we still have to work out first and second. So 4 has to be there. So if 4 is there, then 9 cannot be there, right? 4 is there, 9 cannot be there. So then, why can't 9 be second? Could be second or first. Now that's what we have to figure it out, okay? Now I see what you meant. So we know 4 is there. Now we have to figure out which one of 6 and 3 is the second digit. 2 digits are right, but both in the wrong place. And 1 digit is right, but in the wrong place. 143 says no voyo.
I would think again.
3 cannot be the last one, no voyo. Think about it. So that means we have to eliminate 3 because it's only in the last place, right?
Would 9 be second place?
It might be, but 9 could also be second place. So we need to figure out.
Because from the first one digit is right in its place. So we know 1 can't be right because we already have our last digit, which means
it is
9.
9. So we've dealt with 9. That means if 9 was in the wrong place and we can't choose 5, no, this is what I'm talking about. Got confused for 2 minutes. How many digits are we left with? Okay, we already used this first row. 1 digit is right in the wrong place. We already used this. 2 digits are right, but both are in the wrong place. We use the 4. And so it's between the 3 and 6. 1 digit is right, but in the wrong place. If the 9 was right there, then the 6 can't be right. That means our last digit is 3. So our code is 392. Oh, that was supposed to be a brain break, but there is no one. Tepang. The digit is 394. Oh, Mpo already got it before I even said it. That digit is 394, and that was a lot for my brain. It was supposed to give us a break, but my brain today is like, who are we breaking for? Digit is 394. Whew. As if you don't have enough problems, we're gonna skip this. And guess what? Another crack the code. I'm hoping this one goes better. Zoom users like, yo, that was a lot. It was. Okay, guys, same deal over here. But because we're running out of time, remember today's quiz day. As you find the answers, just pop it in the chat and let's try to figure this word out together. We're running out of time because you guys have to go do the quiz. Today's quiz day. Just choose one and solve it, Ponche, even if it's the last one. Look at the last one. Anyone have an answer for any of them? Mama, there's supposed to be sums missing. That's what you're figuring out, Sapan. So if I say to you, 3 cubed minus something squared is equal to -9, I want you to figure out what the something is that's supposed to be there. Do you get it? Oh, Mpo's getting somewhere. Mpo's getting somewhere for the first one. So Mpo, if you have to subtract 36, there we go. Then the number that's missing there is a 6. Let's talk about what Mpo did there. He said 3 cubed is 27 minus something squared has to give us -9. So in order to go from 27 to -9, you have to subtract 36, right? You would have to say 27 minus 36, and that will give you -9. But I said I wanted in square form, and 36 is the same as 6 squared. So what was missing? Our 6. Now 6 corresponds with which letter? 6 corresponds with the F. Thank you. So we have our first letter. Let's see. I see a lot of you say 2 is 46, and I hope I don't make a mistake again. So this one is 100, because 10 squared is 100, minus the square root of 64 is 8. Yep, I did make a mistake again. Guys, throw me away. Throw all of me away, because this will be what? 92. Oh, I see what I was supposed to do. Divided by 2, which is 46. Let's all pretend that never happened. Anyone have a clue for number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Anyone? Try the last one. I feel like that's the easiest. Maybe it's just me. And if you think you have the word, guys, speak up. Trying to figure out what is supposed to be here. This is supposed to be just 10. So 10 minus 8. Ma'am, it's fraction, I think. Okay, let's see. Let us see. That one is 7 times 2, which is 14, and that is indeed n. Then which other one is easy to work out? Okay, this one, if we did it correctly, it would have been 10 minus 8. No, still not correct. Still not correct. Don't mind that one. Let's leave it alone. Let's leave it alone. Fraction. It is fraction. Let's work out some of these before we leave, guys. This one with the square root and square root, you first work out the square root that's inside. So you're going to have the square root of 9 times 3, which is 3 times 3, which is back to 9. So we have an I there. Looks like your words is going to come together, guys. 5 cubed is 125 minus something times 8. It has to give you 120. Now, if you take this one over, what times 8? What do you have to minus here? It is supposed to be a fraction, guys. I'm having a really bad day today. Let's just chalk it down to that. But you'll be able to do the quiz though. It's only focused on integers, whole numbers, and the stuff. But yeah, I think I've had a long day and I'm tired. And good luck with the quiz, even though